Hey guys, so I am so excited to be filming today because I'm officially back from my mini YouTube break, and I don't know what my problem was recently, you guys, but I just did not feel inspired. I was not happy with the content I was putting out there, and I just thought I would take a few days off to kind of refresh my brain, to get my creative juices flowing again. And this morning I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna film a video today and I'm gonna get it up for you guys ASAP. That is exactly what I did, and I'm so happy to be back, and I feel like myself again. I don't know if that even makes sense to you guys, but sometimes you just need like a little bit of a break. But anyway, today I filmed this look for you guys, and this is actually the look that I posted on my Instagram a few weeks ago, and then I posted it recently and asked you guys if you wanted me to do a makeup tutorial, and so many of you guys told me to do it. So here it is. It's such an easy look, but it's so flattering, especially if you guys are close to my skin tone. I feel like all of these colors work really well for my skin tone. So if you guys want to learn how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off by applying the Tarte Brighter Days face primer all over my skin, and I just like to use the tiniest bit of product. You don't need a lot, and then just massage this into my skin, and it gives you like the most stunning glow ever. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the eyes, and I'm starting off with Benefit's Stay Don't Stray primer in the shade Medium Deep, and this is just gonna go all over my eyelids. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette, and you guys, look at this. I actually broke one of my favorite shadows in the palette right here, and it got everywhere, but this is seriously my most loved palette. I use this almost every single day. I literally have to tell myself not to use it because this is such an amazing palette and I just can't get enough. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take a blending brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Burnt Orange, and this is just gonna go in my crease area, and I'm just swiping my brush back and forth very quickly just to put my transition color in there. So I actually did this side, and then I realized my camera wasn't recording. But anyway, I am taking the Real Girl, I think that's how you say it, eyeshadow. And this is one of my favorite, actually this is my favorite eyeshadow from the palette. And this is gonna go right on top of the Burnt Orange. And what I'm doing here is basically building the colors and making them smokier. And I am taking a clean or a cleaner blending brush, and I'm gonna go right on top of that harsh line and get rid of it. So next up, I'm taking a combination of Venetian Red and Love Letter. This is gonna go all over my eyelids. And I'm actually applying that with a shader brush and kind of blending it to the other orange colors that I've already applied. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take, I believe I used a combination of Antique Bronze and Cypress Umber. I think that's how you say it, you guys. I suck at pronouncing names. But that's gonna go in the outer portion of the eye. I'm just gonna focus this color literally towards the end of the eye and kind of just bring it in a little bit. And again, take that blending brush and just blend that out really quickly. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and smoke out this look a little bit more. So I just took that dark brown shade and just blending that in my crease. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of break from the eyeshadows and go ahead and apply my e.l.f. Expert Liner, which I absolutely love. And I'm creating a very dramatic cat eye. This is honestly my favorite, most used eyeliner, and I've had it for so long, it's just now starting to run out, so I do need to get another one. But I absolutely love this. Now I'm taking the Essence Gel Pencil, and this is a really nice dark brown. And I am going to line my waterline. And if you guys are looking for an affordable gel eyeliner that lasts all day long and does not smudge at all, this is the way to go. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Lancome Grandoise Extreme, I think that's how you say it, mascara. And look how cool the wand is. It's like this like twisted, squiggly wand. And the brush itself is really, really small. I really do like this mascara. The only thing is that you do need to give it some time to dry out a little bit, because when you first get it, it's very wet, and in order for it to work as well as it should be working, it needs to dry out just a little bit. But I really do like what it does to my lashes. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Tarte Sweetheart lashes, and then I'll be right back. So I am back. Now it is time to work on the face, but before I get started, I just want to talk about these lashes because they are so stunning. I actually did not use this in the original Instagram picture, but I love how these look. They're like dramatic but still wearable. So Love those. But anyway, now it is time to work on the face. And for my foundation today, I am using the MAC Prolongwear in the shade NC42. And I've honestly been using this non-stop recently. And the reason why I've been using it is because, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but it's almost finished. And I just kind of want to get it over with so I can move on to the next foundation. And because I've been using it so often, I realized how much I love this. It matches me beautifully. It lasts all day long. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey on the skin. And I just love it so much. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend this in with my beauty blender. Just kind of like pat it into my skin. Now, I always struggle with finding foundations that match me perfectly. I was actually talking to a couple of brands about this recently. And either a foundation is too pink, where it almost makes me look like gray, or it is too neutral and just doesn't work for me, or it's actually too yellow where I look sick. So it's so hard for me to find foundations that are just right. And I feel like there's just a handful of brands that actually do it really well for people with my skin tone. And MAC just happens to be one of them. I also really love like Makeup Forever. NARS does a really good job with making a ton of different shades. In drugstore, I would have to say Maybelline and L'Oreal really do a good job with having like a wide range of, you know, colors for all different skin tones. But anyway, I think that this foundation always looks a little too like yellow or a little too like full coverage on camera, but I promise you in person it matches me beautifully. If you don't believe me, you can try it out for yourself at like a MAC counter if you guys are close to my skin tone, and I promise you it'll match you so well. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Shapetape concealer in the shade medium. And you guys, this concealer is everything. The hype is so real with this, and I just could not be more in love with this concealer. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put this right underneath my eyes. And I know it looks really light for my skin tone, but I actually love how light it is because it brightens underneath my eyes so beautifully. I'm gonna go ahead and just press this into my skin using the tip part of the beauty blender. Now, what I love about the Shape Tape is, I mean, of course, it's been like so hyped, and I tried ordering it myself and I could not get my hands on it because it was sold out everywhere. And I totally get the hype. Like, you see how quickly and easily that just blends into your skin, and it stays on all day. It's full coverage, but it does not feel heavy or cakey on the skin. It doesn't crease at all either. I mean, I personally still have to set it with powder, but like it does not move throughout the day at all. So I love this concealer, and seriously, the hype is so real. It literally just becomes like part of the foundation. I also just like to go back on the like the round side of the beauty blender where the foundation is, and like on the edges of where the concealer meets the foundation, I just kind of like to blend the two in place. Okay, now I do like to set my concealer in place. So for that, I'm taking the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. You guys know I love this and I can't recommend this enough. But you only need the tiniest bit of product with any translucent powder. I personally don't like to do like the whole baking thing underneath my eyes. I do like to do it like underneath my contour. I feel like that works so well. But underneath the eyes, you only need a little bit of product. Pop the translucent powder in place. And just press very gently. You don't need to press hard. Just press very gently, and that'll set the concealer in place, and it will not move throughout the day. I'm actually going to go ahead and take that same translucent powder, and I'm just taking the tiniest bit on this big fluffy brush from Real Techniques. I actually think this is their blush brush, and I'm just going to set my foundation in place as well. So now for my contour, I'm actually going to use this palette from Maryam and Pixi. This is their collaboration. And I'm going to use a combination of these two shades here. So I'm just taking that on a fluffy angle brush. And this is going to go on the side of my face. And then I'm just blending it into place. Now I actually really do like this palette for my skin tone. The colors work so well. And they're also super pigmented, so you only need a little bit of product. I do actually want my contour to stand out a little bit more, so I am going to take my translucent powder and just apply it right underneath the contour. Just like that, not too much. And that's just going to make my contour pop while I work on the rest of my face. For my blush, I'm going to go ahead and use the Balm Frat Boy, and I love this blush so much. Such a beautiful shade for my skin tone, and it's so wearable for like daily basis. To highlight my face, I'm actually going to use another one of my favorite products, and this is the Tarte Skin Twinkle Volume 2 Lightening Palette, and I'm going to use a mixture of Spotlight and Candlelight, and these are going to go right above where I put my blush and my contour, and I'm going to actually bring this up right by my eyebrow as well. Look how beautiful that is. It's so stunning, this highlight. I'm also just gonna take that highlight, whatever is left on my brush, I'm not adding any more product. I'm gonna bring it down the bridge of my nose and on top of my lip as well. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Kiss Top Brow Fine Precision Brow Pencil, and I'm going to quickly fill in my brows. I literally cannot get over how well this works to fill my brows in. Like, it's so high quality at such an affordable cost. My brows are done, and now I'm gonna go back and use my favorite eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna actually take the shade Primavera, and this is gonna go directly underneath my brows to highlight them even more. Okay, I'm also gonna go ahead and take a pointy like pencil brush, taking that same shade Primavera, and this is gonna go in the inner corner of my eyes, and both on the top and bottom. Okay, now I'm taking red ochre eyeshadow, and I'm gonna see how I can try to do this, but this is gonna go underneath my eyes, like underneath my waterline, and I'm blending it first with the Primavera eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna extend this out, leaving like a little bit of space in the middle. It's gonna create that double wing liner slash eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Just pulling it back super quickly. And then I'm gonna take a really tiny little brush like this. And again, taking that Primavera eyeshadow, this is gonna go right in between my eyeliner and the eyeshadow, and boom, you have that double wing liner look. Okay, now I'm also quickly just gonna wipe off that translucent powder that I added earlier. I almost forgot to do this step. And then it is time to just finish off with the lips. So I'm gonna start off by using the Makeup Forever High Precision Lip Pencil in the shade N22 and just line my lips with this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in using the Hourglass Lip Styler in the shade Influencer. I am obsessed with these lip stylos. They are so hydrating on the lips, and they're super pigmented as well. Alright guys, so this is the final look, and I'm just obsessed with this. I feel like I've actually worn this exact makeup like 3 times now. I absolutely love how all the colors really complement my skin tone, and hopefully that is coming across on my new camera. If it's not, I apologize, but I promise you in person this makeup is really flattering on my skin tone. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all of my social media, and I will actually link all of the products that I used in this video in the description box below for you guys as well. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. Kobe wants to say hi guys. Look how big he's gotten, you guys. I can barely hold him now because he's so big. Say hi. Oh my goodness. He is like not having it right now because it's time for his walk. But I thought I would show you guys how big he's gotten, how stinking cute he is. Oh boy. Okay.